You guys are young, and that's great. And you probably are not going to experience some of the negative things that people have experienced who have disabilities. On the other hand, you will, and I can guarantee this, you're going to experience discrimination in your lives, if you haven't already too. And I can only say to you that don't let that stop you. Alpha One would not be here if we had let that stop us back then, and other people with disabilities who have been successful wouldn't be where they are if they had let that stop them. So I would encourage you to live a life of great expectations rather than low expectations. Often we're told we can't do things, and the fact is we know that we can. We're quite able to do pretty much anything we want to. Now, one of the compelling reasons that Alpha One decided to offer this scholarship is because we recognize that higher education is critical to future earning power and to your personal independence and freedom. And again, with the support of the board, we're able to do this, and this is our 10th year of awarding these scholarships. There are opportunities out there for all of you. I hope you'll strive for them, and I wish you all the best and congratulations. It is my pleasure to introduce Elizabeth Mead, who is a former scholarship winner, who really embodies what I was talking about before. Elizabeth is leading a life of great expectations, and it was a pleasure to meet her 4 years ago. She made enough of an impression on us that Elizabeth is now a member of our board of directors. And I always appreciate the insights that she brings to board meetings as an individual with a disability, as a person who uses some of our services. It's a pleasure to welcome her here today to speak.
One of the things that I learned, the biggest and most important thing for education for me is that I'm able to grow as a person, whether that's through talking with other people with disabilities, as I had the great honor to finally do so when I went to college, because I was the only person really with a disability in my high school. So when I went to college, it was such a great relief for me to meet other people who might be going through the same things that I was going through and be able to learn from them and learn myself. One of the things I learned throughout college was that while it might be good to get straight A's, which I had a habit of doing, that it was better for me to learn from my experiences in studying. Learn that if I can't, if I need to take notes, that I ask someone to do so. That being vulnerable isn't a bad thing. It's a human thing. It's not something that just people with disabilities have to deal with. And that though people with disabilities might have more vulnerabilities than other people, it's a great strength and it's a great point of my education. And I think anyone's education is to be able to reach out to other people and ask for help and to develop your own pillar of strength and compassion and have others reach out to you through the same mechanism. I believe that everyone has an amazing story to tell, whether they have something they're not able to do, which we call a disability, really, which everyone has someone they're not able to do, whether it's small and invisible, such as a learning impairment that you can't see when you walk up to someone, or whether it's visible, such as being in a wheelchair. I think the fact that everyone lives life, everyone has, sorrows and fears and vulnerabilities and insecurities. The fact that everyone goes through life in their own way and can let others know that they're not alone in whatever struggles that they face. And I think it's really important that you continue to strive and that you continue to desire things and go after what you desire, and that you don't give up. Just don't give up on whatever you want to do, because it's really, really important to continue living and continue living the happiest life that you can live. and that you show other people that just because you're different, it doesn't mean you're any less worthy of love or any less worthy of appreciation other people. That in fact we have so much more to offer than many people would think us capable of.